Hey everybody, welcome in for another evening of TPI News. I'm Santana Wood.
And I'm Amy Passaretti. Coming up tonight, we have a new superintendent in Tallahassee. A group of Wetumpka students work on a special project to help the community. Work continues at Alex City Schools, and a preview of Friday's area football games.
In Elmore County news, there is officially a new superintendent at Tallahassee City Schools. Dr. Brock Nolan has been serving as acting superintendent since July, but was officially named to the position on Tuesday. Carmen Rogers sat down with him today to talk more about the position.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Carmen Rogers, Bureau Chief at the Tallahassee Tribune. The Tallahassee Board of Education recently named Dr. Brock Nolan as Superintendent of Tallahassee City Schools. I was able to catch up with Dr. Nolan earlier today, and we spoke about his appointment as well as some of the goals that he has set moving forward.
I've been on a month-and-a-half job interview. I served as the acting superintendent, and so it's given me the opportunity to show the board really what my work ethic is, and show them that my leadership skills and how I go about business. And so it's been really good. I was surprised that I was appointed the other night. They held that really close to their vest, and I was kind of lost for words. And I appreciate them having faith in me, our community members having faith in me, and I've said it's a great time to be a superintendent because lots of other superintendents that have experience, they're in the same boat I am. We're making decisions on the fly due to the coronavirus. Everybody's trying to do the best they can, so it's the Lord's prepared me for this, and I'm jumping right in and looking forward to it. I get some normalcy going. We've been fortunate that we've had a few football games, so that here in the South we love our football, and that's what we've done, and we've successfully completed a few games, and everything's still touch and go, depending on who has the virus, close contacts, and things like that. Our lead nurse has done a great job in doing that contact tracing, and so we've been successful at this point. And looking forward to September the 8th. Moving past that, our goal is to get everybody back in school. And, I'll stand on my soapbox any day and say there's no better place for a child to learn than in front of a highly qualified teacher. And those are the goals right now. We're also going to break ground on the high school relatively soon. We sold bonds at the bond market about 3 weeks ago. We have cash in the bank. We're accepting bids on the 24th. And assuming everything goes to plan, then hopefully we'll be breaking ground sometime in November, and we'll have a new Tallahassee High School main academic building along with a auditorium, band, choir facilities. We'll have the piece de resistance of the county.
Thank you, Dr. Nolan, and thank you for watching. Until next week, I'm Carmen Rogers reporting for Tallapoosa Publishers.
Thank you, Carmen, and congratulations again to Dr. Brock Nolan. In Wetumpka High School, robotics students are putting their skills to good use by helping a family in their community. 5 students have been busy modifying a motorized toy car to fit the needs of 2-year-old Stella Kirkpatrick, who has limited mobility.
I think we got it.
Hey. Oh my gosh!
Stella's mother, Sarah Kirkpatrick, said not only will the car be fun to ride in, but it will be therapeutic for Stella by helping to improve her fine motor skills.
We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with some sports and Tallapoosa County news.
I'm Caleb Turrentine, sports writer for Tallapoosa Publishers here in Elmore County. I'm joined by Ryan Gallagher, our sports writer up in Tallapoosa and Coosa counties. We are here to talk about the first slate of region games, and I'll get started with the one I'm going to be at on Friday night between Benjamin Russell and Stanhope Elmore over at Foshee Henderson Stadium. This has been a defensive battle the last couple of years. I expect things to look a little bit different this year, but we're going to get a lot more into that details and in-depth analysis during tomorrow's live show on Facebook.
I'm going to be at Horseshoe Bend when they travel to Fayetteville. That's where I'll be shooting the show from. Horseshoe Bend wants to get back on track after losing by 1 point last week. We've also got Childersburg visiting Reeltown. Reeltown wants to get back on the winning side as well after dropping last week to St. James. And then we've also got Dadeville taking on Montgomery Catholic. Another tough team in the 3A, one of the better teams in 3A. And then we got Central Coosa taking on Laverne. Central Coosa didn't play the first 2 weeks, and this is going to be their first game, and they're opening up with Laverne, who's one of the better teams in all of Alabama. What other games we got going on in Elmore County?
Maybe not as tough as a slate on paper, but certainly some exciting games over here. Starting with Elmore County, who's actually hosting Holtville, and another game in that rivalry series that's been going on forever, being at Burt Haney Field this week. That'll be a good one to keep an eye on. Wetumpka is back at Hohenberg Field. New stadium still not ready. They're hosting Helena in a region opener. It's the first time just the third time those two teams will be playing each other in the program's history. Tallahassee is, of course, on a bye week. They're looking to regroup after their first couple of weeks of losses. And then Edgewood is hosting Banks as the Wildcats get their home opener to start region play, but it's against the Banks team who runs that veer option offense. So it should be fun. A lot of good games on the slate this week.
And we'll be going into these games more tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on Inside the Lines Live. Be sure to stay tuned and check us out there. And also, volleyball is kicked off as well, so be sure to go and participate in those games, give them support. If you're going to any of the volleyball games, please wear your masks. Please do whatever to protect each other, social distancing, so we can continue to have these games for the rest of the year. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
In Tallapoosa County news, work is well underway for Alexander City Schools' capital projects. Construction is on pace at Jim Pearson, but Superintendent Dr. Keith Langford asks parents to be cautious and patient with the new traffic patterns as school starts next week. A custodial company is coming in to deep clean all of the schools on Friday to ensure a clean environment for the first day of school on Tuesday.
Summer will go on for a bit longer on Lake Martin. Alabama Power announced a fall extension, which means Lake Martin's water level will remain at Summer Pool until October 15th. This allows for more boating and recreation activities for longer than would have been possible if the winter drawdown began Tuesday as scheduled.
One word change in this year's Children's Harbor fundraiser has modified the event from an in-person art show to a virtual shopping experience. Art Off the Lake opened earlier this week and will extend to Monday. Buyers can purchase artwork from artisans around the Southeast, and all proceeds benefit the programs at Children's Harbor, which supports seriously ill children and their families.
Thanks again for tuning in this evening. Again, I'm Santana Wood alongside Amy Passaretti. Y'all have a good night.